Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Lakhan Meghani and I'm Salesforce Marketing Champion and Forum Ambassador. And in this session of Marketing Cloud Growth Edition, we'll be working on how we can set up the Growth Edition and its overview. And at a high level, this session will cover what are the configurations that we have to make in order to make the growth addition in action for the Salesforce admin or the Salesforce marketer. So let's start on that. So one of the basic and essential thing for configuring the marketing cloud growth edition. In this, we need three main permission sets. One is user should be a Salesforce admin profile. That's more or less a profile, not exactly a permission set, but user should be a Salesforce admin. Second permission is we have a permission set called marketing cloud admin permission set. So this signifies that user should be having the access of creating the pages, forms, email templates, and everything, which marketer used to do. Now, third permission, which is important, is data cloud admin permission set. So in this permission set, the reason we need data cloud permission set here is because marketing cloud growth edition works with the in parallel to the data cloud. So basically all the data management or segmentation for any kind of campaigns or other data flow related things, data cloud is the key for growth edition to make the growth edition working. We will see it in action as well, but let me just show you quickly how does it look in action when we assign the permission set. So this is my user which I have opened, and these are the permission sets. So one is marketing cloud admin, which I have already assigned it to my user, and another one is data cloud admin, which is very important for all the data cloud configurations with respect to marketing cloud growth edition. I'll show you how data cloud comes in picture in this, but before that there are certain configurations with respect to data cloud that we have to do. So we will see it in this one. So before enabling the marketing cloud growth edition within the Salesforce, we need to enable the data cloud. As I said, this works in parallel with growth edition, and marketing cloud growth edition cannot work if you don't have the data cloud. And another thing is your CRM should be connected with your data cloud, and there are other data cloud related configurations that need to be enabled in your system for making the marketing cloud growth edition working. It says add a default email channel as well. So it means the default email channel in Salesforce CMS where marketing emails are stored. Admin can't create this channel, but we have to contact Salesforce support for that. But anyways, I think if data cloud is enabled, then it covers, most of the configurations automatically. Now, considering the data cloud is enabled in your system, now I'll show you how to do the configurations for growth edition. So for that, first thing that we have to do is we have to navigate to the basic settings. So from here you will see marketing cloud, assisted setup, and within that you will see the basic setting. Okay. Now I am here at basic settings in Salesforce. So if you have saw, there were a couple of prerequisites, right? Enabling the data cloud, creating the CRM connector, adding a default email channel, adding a data protection details to record, and this is a data cloud workspace. So if you have the data cloud setup in your system, then these checks will be already checked, because here when we come on this screen, And when we enable the marketing cloud here, you will see an option to enable the growth addition. Once we do that, these checks automatically Salesforce runs and check these checkboxes or radio buttons to ensure that this is good to go. Okay. So the if prerequisites are good, then we don't have to perform any action. We just have to enable the marketing cloud from here. And this will take care of creating a CMS workspace and site. We will see what is content management system. This will take care of configuring the communication, subscription, and preference page. Add data spaces access to the marketing permission set. So basically the first permission set which we saw, marketing cloud admin and data cloud admin. These two permission sets make sure that this will be enabled from here. And after enabling this is something a backend activity which runs and update these checks as true. So it's some simple kind of an install button or enable button where we just have to enable this marketing cloud growth edition. Now, next thing is, in order to use the features of marketing cloud growth edition, we have to install the marketing data kits. Now, there are a couple of kits here. If you see sales data kit, marketing setup object data kit, consent object data kit, flows, emails, SMS, and WhatsApp. Each of these is responsible for certain feature in the growth edition. For example, flows integration data kit. This is responsible to create the flows meaning automation, which let's say it will send an email to any of the segment or audience. For example, email data kit. So this is responsible to send the emails or create the emails. Likewise, for SMS, WhatsApp, consent, sales data kit, they have their certain role in the marketing feature. So here you will see the install button, and basically once you click on install, Salesforce install this automatically. And once it is completed, here it will show the completed check. Now, here you will see configure identity resolution rule set. So as I said, growth addition works in parallel to your data cloud. So all of your data for your audience will be managed with the help of segments in data cloud. Okay. So for that, we need the unified individuals. Okay. So this is something come from the data cloud. If you already have, um, unified profile for leads, contacts, or whatever data that you are using within your CRM, which is connected to your data cloud. So this will come from that. So basically, unified individual profile is essential for that. So this is all about the setup that we have. Now, the only last step other than this that we have is we have to make this app visible so that we can select this from app launcher. In the last session, we saw that this is something which works within the CRM only. So from the setup, you have to go to the app menu. So I'm already in the app menu, and you have to search the marketing here. Okay. So this is our marketing cloud growth edition, and you have to make sure this is visible to app launcher so that when we search it in the app launcher, this app should be visible to us. Now, let's see how does it look in action. So I am here into my Salesforce screen, and let's assume I have to do something in with marketing functionality or marketing business ask. So what I'll be doing is from the CRM itself, I'll click on the marketing app. So here you go. This is how your marketing cloud growth edition looks. Okay. Now I'll just give you an overview of each and every tab that we have. So let's take first campaign. Okay. I'll open any campaign. So this is a campaign. This is how the look and feel will look to you. So this will be the campaign details and all. And if I have to send any email or any newsletter or any automation that we have, from here I have to configure. So this is how campaign and how we can send the emails and how we can set up the automation. That is something that we do from here. Now, next two, three tabs are very basic: contact, leads, and prospect. This is a database that we have. Next one is segment. So segment is nothing but a group of audience to whom I want to perform any action. Let's assume I want to send email to 100 folks, which are from any company, any specific company. So for that, we have to create a segment. And if you see, this is a unified individual column segment. So it is coming from the Salesforce data, which is stored onto the data cloud. Okay. So with this, what we will do is this will be the segment, and we can see this is a segment population. So whatever members that we have, that all data will come from data cloud to this particular segment. And when we run the campaign, we will link this segment to run it over a particular audience meaning segment here. So we will see this in upcoming sessions. How does it work? And then, this flow is nothing but whatever, automation that we are writing for certain campaign. Now, this is one of the important, tab, which is content. So in content, we create a workspace. So workspace is nothing but a place where all of your, marketing team or certain, teams or group who can contribute to manage your assets. So if I say assets, so there are like many things, for example, banner, blog, documents, flex, image, news, videos, can be, anything. So anything related to content that will come here. So this is how we do the content management from here, from the content tab. And this is like very essential for, managing all the content across different teams. So this is very much important. And from here, um, we can, generate the content. So yeah, we have, certain feasibilities as well from here. We will see that in detail. So last one, which is very important, is consent. So this consent is important to upload the opt-in or opt-out status of the audience that you have. So let's assume if I don't want to send any email to any certain audience, here I will be doing an import of consent, meaning opt-in equal to true or opt-in equal to false, so that my growth addition will ensure that email is not sent to opt-outs. So that is all about a high-level overview about all of these tabs. We will see everything in details in upcoming sessions. So, yep, I think, yeah. So for, learning about configuring the Marketing Cloud Growth Edition, I'll recommend to go through this implementation guide. It has almost, everything regarding how to set up, how we can do troubleshooting, what are the permissions which are essential, and it is, generated by the Salesforce itself and recommended by the Salesforce itself. That's all about today's session. Thank you for being an amazing trainee. We'll look forward to see you in the upcoming sessions. Thanks.